Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Hey, what's up with it, fam? It's Hot Boxing Minute, your favorite pharmaceutical engineer turned boxing analyst. Back at you with that uncut real as only I can serve it to you. The big bombshell news that hit the boxing world today was Alycia Baumgardner. Folks, the finest, most beautiful thing in the boxing world. I shouldn't call her a thing. She's a person, but she's gorgeous. She is the undisputed super featherweight champion, world champion of women's boxing from Detroit, or she fights out of Detroit. I think she's from Ohio to begin with. She apparently, as per the news that has been breaking, tested positive for 2 banned substances, and the boxing world is up in smoke about it. Righteously so. It's always a big deal in the boxing world, especially in a sport that involves, obviously, combat, when somebody tests positive. And unlike the previous reactions in the past to fighters testing positive, what's going on with Alycia Baumgardner is definitely a little bit different than the type of reactions I'm accustomed to seeing from boxing fans. Now, in the past, with fighters like Tyson Fury with the nandrolone, even further back, the accusations against Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather with the illegal IV, Canelo with the clenbuterol. Oh, it was pitchforks and everybody on a straight mission and a smear campaign to destroy these fighters' lives. It's fascinating. But when it comes to Alycia Baumgardner, the reaction was very different. It was an almost social media shield. The rumors were circulating online the day before the official news actually broke, and nobody really wanted to go out and say it, that Alycia Baumgardner had tested positive. So I think that's a testament to how popular Alycia Baumgardner is amongst boxing fans, because boxing fans as a whole were very protective about AB and these negative or adverse findings in her drug test, as opposed to the way they treat the males. I mean, they were quick to throw the guys under the bus. Even if their name got exonerated, they still, to this day, will throw them under the bus. But oddly enough, the men and the women in droves are coming to Alycia Baumgardner's defense, and it is fascinating. It is fascinating to see how the boxing world is reacting to this. I think it's very interesting, folks. Do you notice a difference with how the boxing world is reacting towards Alycia Baumgardner's negative findings as opposed to the males in the past? Let me know in the comments section, y'all. Let's chop up this interesting sociological topic. Now, essentially what had happened was, what is today? Today is the 16th, right? Let me tell you how this broke down. Yesterday was the 15th. On social media yesterday, there were whisperings amongst the boxing community, especially amongst the media folks. I am in private chats in the DMs with different groups of reporters from different publications, as well as other boxing journalists that do online content, and everybody had heard about it. Alycia Baumgardner popped hot. And not only did I hear about this from journalists, I also heard about it from fight managers, promotional platform industry insiders, but nobody wanted to say it. Nobody wanted to say it. So the whispers about Alycia Baumgardner testing positive had hit social media on the 15th, but the official announcement of it didn't happen until the 16th, which was Wednesday. So Dan Rayfield was the first one to put his neck out there. He said that undisputed women's 130-pound champion Alycia Baumgardner tested positive for banned steroid mesterolone in a urine test that was taken on July 12th, conducted by Drug Free Sports. This was 3 days prior to the Linadartou fight, but the results just barely came back on August 10th, less than a week ago, which begs the question, why did it take so long to get the results? And if they knew she had popped hot, why did she even go through with the fight against Christina Linadartou? Not to go on a pitchfork rant, because Alycia Baumgardner is one of my favorite fighters, she did release a public statement herself. She said that she did indeed pop hot on the 12th, but she was tested on July 15th, the day of the fight, and July 16th, and both those tests came out negative, which makes the July 12th result essentially impossible. And then in her public statement, she doubles down and says that she has always been a clean athlete, has never taken illegal or banned substances to boost her performance. So I leave it up to the court of public opinion. The boxing world is torn on this one. She has many supporters. There are obviously going to be those voices who have the pitchforks and the torches and are very upset at her. I'm kind of indifferent to it because I want to see how it all plays out. If you followed my platform for any amount of time, you know I'm huge on Alycia Baumgardner. I always constantly update her fight news, and anytime she makes boxing news, ever since she had her Terry Harper knockout. So to hear this news about Alycia Baumgardner popping hot is a heartbreaker. It's a bit disappointing, to be honest, and the truth will eventually come forward, and I think we as boxing fans just got to stay calm and wait for it to play itself out, because they're still completing the investigation with the sanctioning bodies and the investigative bodies. And, we'll see how this plays out, boxing community. And it's fascinating because, like I said, if you rock with my platform for any amount of time, I support Alycia Baumgardner, but hey, I will never condone, using illegal or banned substances, but I also do believe in forgiveness. So whether or not Alycia Baumgardner knowingly or unknowingly consumed these banned substances to which she popped hot for, I'm also a firm believer in forgiveness. So we all make mistakes, and I'm not saying she did it. She might not. This could all be some crazy, huge conspiracy. I don't know, but I would give her the same benefit of the doubt. I would give her the same benefit of the doubt I gave to Tyson Fury, the same benefit of the doubt I gave to Oscar Valdez when he had the clomiphene thing. When Floyd Mayweather popped with that illegal IV, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. When Canelo did the whole thing with the clenbuterol, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. None of them have violated since. And Alycia Baumgardner, assuming she doesn't violate again in the future, or I don't really know what the development of the story is going to be, but hey, I'm ready to forgive her. And I don't even know if she needs forgiveness. Who knows, folks? This might all just be one big understanding. I'm not really sure. We got to let this whole investigation and what the sanctioning bodies are going to do, we got to let it all play out, folks. I don't know what's going to happen, but y'all know me, Hot Boxing Minute, the eternal optimist. So, I hope it all works out for Alycia. May her name get exonerated if she is innocent. If she isn't, then she's going to be looking at possible suspension. She's going to get stripped of her undisputed straps, and that dark cloud is going to forever hang over her legacy. Hell, even if she does get exonerated or her good name redeemed, it will permanently hang over her legacy. That's just how boxing works. It might become a slight whisper 10, 20 years down the road, but there will always be people who will say, hey, remember that time when Alycia Baumgardner popped hot for mesterolone and primobolan? I can't pronounce that stuff. I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff. Anyways, boxing community, what do you think about the news about Alycia Baumgardner popping hot? Is she innocent? Is she guilty? What's the move forward? Y'all tell me, because I'm not an expert on these kind of proceedings. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, y'all. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. I hope you're already pressing follow. This is Hot Boxing Minute, y'all. The future of boxing analysis on TikTok and YouTube. Peace out.